Hello there, legions of baseball fanatics. Sunny Day here, along with Vinny the Gooch, welcoming you again to Backyard Baseball. Vinny the Gooch here, along with Sunny Day, welcoming you again to Backyard Baseball. I just said that, Vinny. I know, but I think I said it better, with more pizzazz. Going head-to-head in today's game are the Philadelphia Phillies and the Florida Marlins. There's something special about this team, Sonny. Call it intermission or whatever, but I think this team got what it takes to go all the way in the playoffs this year. So let's get on with the show. Let's play ball. On the mound today is Luann Louise. This girl can flat out throw the baseball, Sonny. I'm glad I don't have to face her.
Hit 'em good, Daddy.
Leading the way, Penny Kawaguchi. Takes her stretch, pitch on the way. Swung on, strike one. Nice pitch
I reckon
there.
you should have stayed home today.
Ready now, here's the pitch.
Don't swing!
Swings, ground ball. She gobbles it up, fires across to first. That's an out. Dominique Lowe steps up to bat. One out.
So, we're here to steal some room on the ping pong team.
You want to borrow my tennis
The
racket?
stretch.
Ronnie,
Pitch on the way.
Whirl alone.
High and outside. And the count is 1-0.
I reckon you should have stayed home
From the windup
today.
and the pitch. Swing. She leaps up. Beautiful catch. Out.
Train, choo-choo.
Jimmy Rollins to bat.
Shoes untied. I reckon you should have stayed home
The windup
today.
and the pitch.
That really
Swung
the
on.
best?
Foul.
Come on,
2 outs.
hurry up. Be nice. You couldn't hit the side of an
Come
airplane.
on.
Hurry up.
We want
Into the
better.
motion and the delivery. Strike 2.
Just try that
Swing
again.
already.
Hot one down the middle. That was hotter than a 3-alarm tamale.
You want to
The
borrow my
stretch.
tennis racket?
The delivery.
We want
A
better,
swing.
not chitter-chatter.
A blooper in foul territory. 0-2.
That
Hit
really
'em
the
good,
best?
Daddy.
The target
You can
goes
do
up,
it.
throws it. Got it. 3 out.
Hit.
Good job, Teddy.
Penny Kawaguchi up on the mound and ready for action. Ironsides has a consistent slow ball, but man can he go nuts with the crazy ball. Luann Louie is the first one out of the dugout. All right, let's get down to business.
What the, Daddy?
A batter, not a broken ladder. So wing. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. So into the windup. Here's the pitch. There's a bunt. Safe on first base. Sidney Weber steps up to the plate. Little Smokey Sid is a strong player, but on a sister's team, we're talking power twins. Runner on first. No out.
I'm going to backhand this one over the net. I mean, fence.
Don't swing! Swing!
Takes the stretch. He throws it. High, ball one. Looks like we got a little control problem. Breaks for it. Makes it. Safe on second. They're putting the game in motion, Sonny.
So
They have a runner on second. Nobody out.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
So wing.
We want a
Ready now?
batter,
The
not a
pitch.
broken ladder.
Strike.
Better! We want a batter, not a broken
The
ladder.
windup and the throw. Swings. Popped it up. That was a can of corn for the opposing team. Jimmy Ekman steps in. Jimmy's not the fastest runner on the team, but has a pretty good throw. Runners on first and second. No out.
All right, hotshot, do your best.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
He sets the pitch. Swinging. Tattoos that one. with nobody out.
Back up.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. We want a batter.
Into the windup,
not
the
a broken
delivery.
ladder.
The swing. Popped it up. That's an infield fly. And that's an out. Keisha Phillips turn at bat. Bases loaded. One out. Uh-oh. Here she comes. The stretch and the pitch. Swings. Foul.
Swing.
The target goes up and the offering.
Swing.
That was ball one.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. XYZ.
From the stretch, he throws it. That was a ball. And the count is 2-1.
Hey, batter. Whiff.
He winds the 2-1 pitch.
Not a broken ladder.
Foul ball.
Hey, batter. Whiff.
Takes the
We
stretch.
want a
The
batter,
2-2
not a
pitch.
broken ladder.
A blooper in foul territory. 2-2.
Batter. Swing.
The windup. The 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2.
XYZ. PDQ. Whiff.
He sets the 3-2
We want a
pitch.
batter, not a broken ladder.
Ground ball up the first baseline. Sent him scrambling. And that's an out. That's the first run of the day for these guys. Here comes Ashley Weber. Little Smoky Ass is in great shape from all that tennis conditioning.
I'm gonna backhand this one over the net. I mean, fence.
Batter. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
He sets, he throws it. Low and away. Goes for the steal. A bold move by the manager,
Let's go,
Sonny.
team, let's go.
Score! Like I always say, it's better to score than to not score.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
From the windup, cuts to the plate. Chopper to third. That'll keep you on your toes. Safe at third. Lucinda Smith comes to bat. Josie is known for her great decisions when base running and fielding. Runners on first and third. 2 outs.
It's Jocinda time.
Swing. Hey, batter. Swing.
Here's the motion. Cuts to the plate. Ground ball. Sent him scrambling. She's out of there. Ooh, that's too bad. And that'll do it in the first inning. Runners left at the corners. Chad Koppel steps up. This kid can walk the walk.
You wanna
But
borrow
can
my
he hit
tennis
the
racket?
ball?
Swing that bat already.
She kicked
Swing.
the pitch.
Y'all is
Right.
stopping my
Looked like a slow ball.
There's still some room on the
Ugh.
ping pong
Huh?
team.
Oh, that pitch put me to
Nice.
sleep for a second.
You
With
can do
nobody
it.
out. From the windup
Really, you're
and
bad.
the throw. A swing. Sliced it. And the count is 0-2.
Johnny, leave that squirrel alone.
What are you waiting
The
for,
stretch
batter?
and the offering. Got him. Strikeout. This kid's like
you
some
and your
kind of
bat?
awesome pitching robot thingy.
Good job, Eddie.
Eric LeBeau comes to the plate. This kid's one tough cookie, Sonny.
That kid's
From the windup, the pitch. Strike one.
Come on,
Got him
swing
with a left
over it.
hook. You could really hurt your arm throwing like that.
He's untied.
0-1. Here's the windup. Here's the pitch.
You're gonna swing.
That was ball one.
I hear there's still some room on the ping pong team.
Takes the
You
stretch.
gotta swing.
The 1-1
Now.
pitch. Ground ball. And she goes after it.
Tip
To
me
first.
love.
Second out. Jody Palmer steps up. 2 outs.
Y'all can hit a
Which
lick.
one am I supposed to cheer for?
From the windup. The
Y'all
pitch.
couldn't hit your way
Swing.
out of a paper.
Foul. 0-1.
We want a batter, not a chitter-chatter.
Into the motion and the offering. Swung on. Another strike. You
Come
gotta
on,
mix it up
swing
in this
already.
league to be successful.
Swing
That
out
was a
that
slow
already.
one. If that pitch was any slower, it'd be yesterday. Into the windup, she
What are
delivers.
you waiting for,
That
batter?
was ball
An
one.
invitation? Come
1
on,
and 2.
swing already.
Swing that bat already.
Takes her stretch and the throw. High,
Look at
ball
that
2.
doofus.
And the count is 2 and 2.
Y'all couldn't hit your way out of a
What are
paper
you waiting
bag.
for?
Here's the windup,
An
the
invitation?
2-2 pitch.
I reckon you
And another batter goes down.
Daddy, you got him. Paper bag.
Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi. Vicky's true passion is ballet, and she never misses a chance to practice her moves.
Ta-la.
Batter, batter, batter. Your shoelaces are
From the
tied.
stretch and the throw.
Swing.
That was ball 1. Just throw it over the
We want
plate.
a batter,
1 and
not a
0.
broken ladder. So wing. Hey,
Takes
batter,
the
batter,
stretch,
batter.
cuts to the plate. Bunted. Safe
I
on
know
first
you can
base.
do it. That's the way.
Next batter, Billie Jean Blackwood. Runner on first. Nobody out.
I'm sending this one all the way to Perry.
Whiff. Hey, batter, batter, batter. We want a batter, not a broken
He
ladder.
comes center and the
Hey,
pitch.
batter, batter, batter.
Strike 1.
So wing.
Tries to steal.
Let's go, team. Let's go.
Living on the edge. Safe at second. They have a runner on
We
second.
want a batter,
Nobody
not a
out.
broken ladder. Hey, batter,
The
batter,
stretch
batter.
and the
Hey,
pitch.
batter, batter, batter.
To left, and it goes foul.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. So
He sacks.
wing.
Pitch on the way. That was ball 1.
So
They have a
wing.
runner on second with nobody
So
out.
wing. So wing. Hey,
From the
batter,
windup,
batter,
the 1-2
Hey,
pitch.
batter,
Ball
batter,
2.
hey, batter,
Way to
batter,
dig that one
batter.
out. 2 and 2.
So wing. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Ready now,
It's
the
not
2-2
deep.
pitch.
Hey, batter, batter,
That was a
batter.
ball.
Whiff. Hey, batter, batter, batter. We want a batter.
Into the windup,
not a batter,
the 3-2
batter.
pitch. Ground ball. That's a slow roller.
Nice hustle, nice hustle. That's what
And
I'm
that's an
talking
out.
about.
That's a tough out,
That's
Sonny.
what I'm
This is
talking
quite a
about.
predicament.
Yo!
Now it's Lou and Louie's turn. They have a runner on second. 1 out.
Keep your eye on the ball, Teddy.
Batter! We want a batter. So
He
wing.
sacks the delivery. A swing. Ground ball. That one took a chunk out of the
That's what I'm
ground.
talking about.
And she's safe.
Come on, guys.
Sydney Weber steps up to the plate. Oh, that tennis has developed little Smokey Sid's eyes, but she's a pretty good catch. Runners on first and third. 1 out.
Which twin am I again?
Batter! Whiff. Hey, batter, batter, batter. So wing.
He comes center.
So
The pitch.
wing.
That was ball 1.
Batter.
She steals. They're putting the game in motion, Sonny. And there are runners at
We
second
want a
and
batter,
third. 1
not a
out.
broken ladder. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. So
Ready
wing.
now,
We
and the
want
pitch.
a batter, not a broken
Swing.
ladder.
Popped it up.
Yo! That's the way.
And she scores. That's the way to get things done.
That's the way.
Jimmy Edmonds steps in. Jimmy's not the fastest runner on the team, but has a pretty good throw. Runners at the corner. 1 out.
All right, Hotshot, do your best.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. So wing. Hey, batter, batter, batter. So wing.
From the stretch.
Hey,
And the
batter,
throw.
batter, batter.
Belted it. And they
That's
give up
what I'm
another
talking about.
run. You can never have too many runs in this league, Sonny. Safe. Chris Floyd at the plate. This kid can play baseball like nobody's business, Sonny. Runners at the corners. One out.
Back
We
up.
want a batter, not a broken ladder. Hey, batter, batter, batter. Whip.
From the windup, pitch on the way. A swing. Sliced it. And the count is 0-1.
PDQ. So wing. Hey, batter,
Here's the motion. Here's the pitch.
PDQ.
Hit to deep right field.
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Yo.
Right. Nice hustle, nice hustle.
And they give up another run. Vinny the Gooch, loving that. Keisha Phillips turn at bat. Not only can she wail on the ball, Flash can also outrun most players on the team. Uh-oh, here she comes.
Hey, batter,
He
batter,
sets
batter.
and the
So
offering.
wing.
Steer right.
Hey, batter, batter,
Runners on
batter.
first and second. One out.
We
Now
want a
pitching,
batter,
Chad
not a
Popple.
broken ladder. Hey, batter, batter, batter. We want a batter, not a broken
He sets
ladder.
the delivery. Strike. And the count is 0-2.
Batter, batter, batter.
Swing. That's the worst swing I've seen all day.
We want
Ready
a
now,
batter,
the
not a
delivery.
broken ladder.
Swing. It's fouled back.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
He sets, cuts to the plate. A swing. A blooper in foul territory. And the count is 0-2.
We want a batter,
He
not
sets.
a broken ladder.
Here's the pitch.
Hey, batter,
A
batter,
swing.
batter.
Belted it.
Oh.
She's safe. Here comes Ashley Weber. Little Smoky Ass is in great shape from all that tennis conditioning. Bases loaded. One out. I'm gonna backhand this one over the net. I mean, fence.
Swing. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Here's the windup. The
Hey,
pitch.
batter, batter, batter.
Strike one.
Hey, batter, batter,
0-1.
batter. We want a batter, not
know
a
you're
broken
gonna strike
ladder.
out.
From the windup and the
So
pitch.
wing.
That's a foul.
We
0-2.
want a batter, not a broken ladder. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
He winds. He throws it. Ball one.
So
1-2.
wing. XYZ, PDQ. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
He winds. The
We
1-2
want a
pitch.
batter, not
Ball
a broken
two.
ladder.
2-2.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. Swing. Don't swing. Swing. Hey,
From the
batter,
windup,
we want
throws
a
it.
batter, not a broken
Pop
ladder.
fly. That was easy money for the opposing team. And it's an infield fly. And it's an out. Lucinda Smith comes to bat. The bases are loaded. 2 outs. Back up.
Swing. Hey,
Run
batter,
the
batter,
stretch.
batter.
Cuts to the
Hey,
plate.
batter, batter, batter.
Strike one.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Nice shoot. Into the motion and the delivery. Swinging. Ground ball. Sent him scrambling. She's out. And that'll close up the second. 3 left on. The Marlins have the lead. Up by 5. Samantha Winslow comes to the plate. Nobody out.
Ronnie, leave that squirrel alone.
She kicks the pitch. Strike! And the count is 0-1.
An invitation?
Be nice. Swing that bat already.
From the
You can
stretch
do it.
and delivers.
We want
Ball
batter,
one.
not a chitter
I thought
chatter.
for sure that one was a strike. Then again, my eyes ain't what they used to be.
Come on, swing already.
The windup, pitch on the way, a swing, strike.
Ronnie,
Wrong
leave
left
that
hook.
squirrel alone.
And the count is 1-2. The
Oh,
target
strike
goes up,
out.
the 1-2 pitch, and another batter goes down.
Good job, Teddy.
Tina Herrera steps up to bat. I gave this kid some pointers in batting practice. Let's see if it pays off. The stretch. She delivers. Strike! fast and furious heat. Yo, hot
That
stuff.
doofus. I reckon you should have stayed home.
Here's the windup. She delivers. Another strike. Looks
That
like a
really
slow
your
ball.
best?
If that pitch was any slower, it'd be yesterday.
do it.
0-2.
Come on, hurry up.
She's ready. The delivery. That was a ball. She just
do
missed
it.
on that one. And the count is 1-2.
You want to borrow my tennis racket?
From the windup, the 1-2 pitch.
Pirouette.
Ground ball. Straight to the pitcher. And the throw to first.
My sister.
Out.
See that play?
Rosanna Phelps comes to the plate. This kid's looking to make a name for themselves.
Swing!
From the windup, cuts to the plate.
Swing that bat
Steer
already.
right. You gotta mix it up in this league to be successful.
Weak.
The windup
You can
and the
do it.
pitch. A swing. Steer right.
Which one am I supposed to cheer for again?
Come on, swing already!
You want to borrow my tennis racket?
Swing!
Here's the windup and delivers. Another one down. This kid's like some kind of awesome pitching robot thingy.
Patty, you got him!
The Marlins are ahead here, up by 5. Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi. No outs.
La la la.
Hey, batter! Swing! We want that batter!
Takes the stretch and the pitch.
Swing!
That was ball 1. And the count
Your
is 1-0.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder! Swing!
Here's the windup. Throws it.
We want a batter,
Strike
not a
1.
broken ladder!
What is she waiting for? And the count is 1-1.
Hey, batter!
The target goes up,
That's
throws
the
it.
swing I've
The
seen all
swing.
day.
Lays down the bunt. And that's an out. You gotta score runs to win a game. Next batter, Billie Jean Blackwood. 1 out.
I'm singing this one all the way to Paris.
We want a batter, not a broken
From the
ladder.
windup and the delivery. Steer
Your
right.
shoelaces
0-1.
tied. Swing! Hey, batter!
He
Swing!
sacks the pitch. Right.
Hey, batter!
That kid was frozen.
Hey, batter!
0-2.
Batter! Hey, batter!
Here's the windup
We
and the
want a
offering.
batter, not a broken ladder.
Ground ball. That's a slow roller. And it's an out. That kid was out like a mullet. Now it's Lou and Louie's turn. Lulu is one of the fastest runners on the team and doesn't tire easily. 2 outs.
We want a
Keep your
batter,
eye on
not
the
a
ball,
broken
Patty.
ladder. Hey, batter! We want
The
a
target
batter,
goes up.
not a
Pitch on the
broken
way.
ladder.
Swing. Ground ball up the first baseline. Safe on first base.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Sydney Weber steps up to the plate. Little Smokey Sid is a strong player, but on a sister's team, we're talking power
We
twins.
want a batter,
Runner
not
on
a
first.
broken ladder.
2 outs.
Which twin am I again?
Nice shoot. Batter!
He comes center and the
We want
offering.
a batter, not a broken ladder.
She's out.
Sweet.
And this inning is over. Left one on first. The Marlins have the lead, up by 5. Next up, Kenny Kawaguchi. Kenny is a natural athlete and has the best eye on the team, if nobody else. She kicks and the offering. Ground ball hits a little trickler to the pitcher. Fires across to first. That's an out. Dominique Lowe comes to the plate. This kid's one tough cookie, Sonny.
I reckon you should have stayed home today. Look at that doofus.
What are you waiting for, batter?
Running from the windup. Here's the pitch.
I can do it.
Steer right.
Come on,
And it
swing
was a
already.
left hook. You gotta have a good hook in this league, Sonny. 1 out.
Not a chitter chatter.
She kicks. Pitch on the way. Swing. Steer right. And the count is 0-2.
Afraid of the ball.
We want batter, not a
Run the stretch. She delivers.
Swing already.
Ground ball.
Go.
And she goes after it. Throws it to first.
Y'all see that
Out!
play?
Jimmy Rollins to bat. If J-Roll gets on base, he's a serious threat to steal, Sonny. 2 outs.
Which one am I supposed to cheer for? Y'all is
From the stretch, the delivery. Strike 1.
You wanna borrow
Oh,
my tennis
stand by
racket?
the heat. And the count is 0-1.
You couldn't
From
pick
the
a
windup
solo
and
airplane.
delivers.
Look at that
Low,
doofus.
ball 1.
Pirouette.
We want a batter, not a chitter-chatter.
So
Takes the stretch, the 1-1 pitch. Strike! Strong left
You
hook.
can do it.
Ronnie, leave that squirrel alone.
She's ready, throws
You
it.
can do it.
That was a
Ronnie,
ball.
Leave that squirrel alone.
You want to borrow my tennis racket? Shoes untied.
From the windup and the
There's
pitch.
still some room on the
That was
ping-pong
ball
team.
3.
So
Ronnie, leave that squirrel alone.
She's ready, the
Come
pitch.
on, swing on.
Swung on.
strike.
Another one
You gotta
down.
swing.
Good job, Teddy.
The Marlins have the lead. Up by 5. Jimmy Edmonds steps in. Everybody likes Jimmy because she's a one-of-a-kind original. Nobody else like it.
You know I'm getting a hit there, right?
DQ. Whiff.
Here's the motion. The delivery. Ball 1. 1-0.
So wing.
Here's the motion. Here's
We
the
want a
pitch.
batter, not a
Ground
broken
ball.
ladder.
That'll keep you on your toes. She's
I know
out
you
of
can
there.
do it.
Clint Floyd at the plate. 1 out.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. So wing.
Ready now. Cuts
We
to the
want a
plate.
batter,
So
not a
Low.
broken ladder.
Ball 1. And the count is 1-0.
Hey, batter. So wing. Your shoelaces
From the
are
stretch.
wing.
And the throw. That was a
Nice
ball.
move.
And the count is 2-0.
Wing. We want a batter,
You
not
know
a
you're
broken
gonna strike
ladder.
out.
From the windup.
Hey,
The pitch.
batter.
The swing. Tags 1. Safe on first base. Keisha Phillips' turn at bat. Runner on first. 1 out. Uh-oh. Here she comes.
Hey, batter.
Here's the windup. He throws it.
We want a batter,
Strike 1.
not a broken ladder.
Attempts to steal. That kid's got some nerve, Sonny. I like that.
Your
They have a runner
shoelaces
on
are
second.
tied.
1 out.
Hey, batter. So wing.
Here's the
Hey,
motion
batter,
and the
batter.
pitch.
We
Ball
want a
1.
batter,
1-1.
not a broken ladder. So wing.
bat.
Hey, batter.
Into the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And drove 1 deep. He hits the ground. She's out of there. Tags second and makes it to second. Here comes Ashley Weber. This kid's gonna do everything they can to get on base. They have a runner on second. 2 outs.
I'm gonna backhand this one over the net. I mean, fence.
Swing. Don't swing. We want
that
batter, not
He comes center,
We
the
want a
pitch.
batter, not a broken
Strike
ladder.
1. And the count is 0-1.
So wing. So wing.
He's ready now and delivers. Pop fly.
Nice.
Safe.
Go team, let's go.
Lucinda Smith comes to bat. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. It's still Cindy time.
So wing. Whip.
The target goes up. The delivery. Ball 1. And the count is 1-0.
Whip. We want a batter,
Into the motion.
not a broken
Fires.
ladder.
A swing. Pop fly.
Didn't hurt. Yeah. Oh,
Say
yeah.
what?
Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi. Vicky's true passion is ballet, and she never misses a chance to practice the moves. The bases are loaded. 2 outs.
Strike
And now
out.
a piece
Hey, batter,
of
batter,
fly
batter.
late.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. So wing.
He sets. Here's the pitch.
XYZ.
Ball
Hey,
one.
batter, batter, batter.
1-0.
That's the worst swing I've seen all day. So wing. Hey,
The
batter,
stretch
batter, batter.
and the offering. Foul ball.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Takes the stretch. The
Hey,
1-1
batter,
pitch.
batter.
Just foul. And the count is 1-2.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. So wing.
Ready now, and the throw. Chopper to third. That'll keep you on your toes.
That's cool.
She's out of there. That kid's out like acid-washed overalls, Sonny. And the 4th inning's over. 3 left on. The Marlins are just destroying them. Up by 5. Chad Koppel steps up with nobody out.
Which one am I supposed to cheer for again?
The windup and the
On
offering.
the ping pong team.
Ground ball. She's got it.
That really your best?
Takes
Come
the
on,
stretch.
swing
The
already.
delivery.
Lead
That was
Look
ball
at that
1.
doofus.
Nobody out.
You can do it.
Into the motion. The 1-1 pitch.
Ha-ha.
Ball 2. 2-1.
So wing.
You couldn't hit the side of an airplane. Come on, hurry
Into the
up.
windup. The 2-1 pitch. Right 2.
Come on, swing already.
From
I
the
hear there's
stretch.
still some
The
room on the
delivery.
ping pong
And another batter goes down.
Daddy, you got him!
Eric LeBeau steps up to bat.
Ha-ha. Be nice.
The stretch.
I
Fires.
think you should have stayed home
Swinging.
today.
Ground ball.
Hits a little trickler to the pitcher.
To first. Out.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Jody Palmer steps up. 2 outs.
I hear there's still
The
some
windup
room on the ping
cuts
pong
to the
team.
plate. Swinging. Just foul. And the count is 0-1.
Come on, hurry up. Y'all can't hit on it.
for, batter? An invitation?
Come on,
From the
hurry
windup.
up.
Pitch on the way.
Which one am I supposed
Swung
to
on.
cheer for again?
Another strike.
You can't
Looked
hit.
like a right
You couldn't
hook.
hit the side
That
of an
right hook
airplane.
is just wrong.
Ball.
From the windup,
You
cuts
can
to
do
the
it.
plate. That
Come
was
on,
ball
swing
1.
already.
Way to dig that one out. 1-2.
Would you like to borrow my
She kicks
cue?
the 1-2 pitch. Another one down. You may now be seated.
Daddy, you got him!
The Marlins are ahead here, up by 5. Next batter, Billie Jean Blackwood.
I'm singing this one all the way to Perry!
So wing. Hey,
Into the windup, he
we
throws
want a
it.
batter, not a broken
Strike.
ladder.
And the count is 0-1.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. So wing. Hey,
Into the
batter,
windup
batter.
and the delivery. Swinging. Ground ball sent him scrambling.
That's the way.
And she's out. Well, that's the way the donkey dances, Sonny. Now it's Lou and Louie's turn. Lulu has good hitting accuracy, but her little arms don't offer much power.
Keep your eye on the ball,
I've seen
Teddy!
all day. Hey, batter, batter, batter. So wing.
The stretch and
We
the
want a
throw.
batter, not a
Strike.
broken ladder.
That kid was
So
frozen.
wing.
1 out.
So wing. We
Here's
want
the
a
motion
batter,
and
not a
delivers.
broken ladder.
Strike 2.
We
0-2.
want a batter, not a broken ladder. Not a broken ladder.
From the stretch,
We
the
want a
delivery.
batter, not a
That was
broken
ball 1.
ladder. Hey,
1
batter, batter,
and 2.
batter. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. We
He
want a
sets
batter,
the
not
1-2
a broken
pitch.
ladder. Batter, batter, batter.
Ground ball up the first baseline. That'll keep you on your toes. And the runner is safe. Sydney Weber steps up to the plate. Little Smokey Sid is a strong player, but on a sister's team, we're talking power twins. Runner on first.
You know you're
One
gonna
out.
strike out.
Which twin am I again? He comes center. The delivery.
Wing.
Ball one. And the count is 1-0.
Not a broken ladder. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
He comes center. The delivery.
Hey, batter,
Swinging.
batter.
Line drive. And
got it.
she's out.
Awesome.
And the runner tags. Jimmy Edmonds steps in. All right, Hotshot, do your best.
So wing.
He's ready now. And the offering. Strike. Tries to steal. You gotta keep your toes in this game, Sonny. And the runner is safe. Cool. They have a runner on second. Two outs.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Into the windup and the delivery.
So wing.
Ball one.
Whiff. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
He's ready now. The 1-1 pitch. That was a ball.
You know
2
you're
and
gonna
1.
strike out. So wing. Better.
He winds the 2-1
So
pitch. Another strike.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. XYZ.
He winds and delivers.
So wing.
That was ball
So
3.
wing.
3
We
and 2.
want a batter, not a broken ladder. So wing. So wing.
The stretch. The
worst swing
3-2
I've seen all
pitch.
day.
A long fly. That one's going away
What I'm
back.
talking about.
And she goes down. Score! That's what you call a momentum shifter. Cliff Floyd at the plate.
Back up!
Hey, batter, batter, batter. Hey, batter, batter, batter. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
He's ready now.
Batter,
Here's the
batter,
pitch.
batter.
Strike! She steals. That kid's got some nerve, Sonny. I like that. Lands on second.
All right, man. Your shoelaces are untied. So wing.
The stretch. The delivery.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Ground ball. Sent him scrambling.
Yeah, all right.
The runner is safe on second. Keisha Phillips turn it back. Uh-oh. Here she comes.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Into the motion and the delivery. High, ball 1.
You know you're gonna
Runners
strike
on first and
out.
second. 2 outs.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. So wing.
He
Hey,
comes
batter,
center,
batter, batter.
fires.
We want a batter,
Swinging.
not a broken
Line
ladder.
drive. And that's your ground rule double. Here comes Ashley Weber. Little Smokey ass is in great shape from all that tennis conditioning. And there are runners at second and third. 2 outs. Which twin am I again?
We want a batter, not a broken
Into the windup, throws it. That was ball 1. And the count is 1-0.
You know you're gonna strike out. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
From the windup and the
Hey,
pitch.
batter, batter, batter.
Thanks, 1.
Nice.
And she's out. Can't win a
Yeah.
game if you
Oh,
don't get
yeah.
on base. And that's the end of the 5th. 2 left on. The Marlins are ahead here, up by 7. Samantha Winslow comes to the plate. Nobody out. Is that really your best? That kid's afraid of the ball. Y'all can't into the windup and the pitch. Strike! Lefty. You gotta have a good hook in this league, Sonny.
Ronnie, leave that squirrel alone.
Takes the stretch, the
Shoes
pitch,
untied.
swings, strike.
Would you like
Looked
to
like
try
a
my
lefty.
tutu?
0-2.
We want batter, not a
The stretch and the pitch.
Ping pong team.
Popped it up.
Yeah.
Nice.
Come on, you guys.
She scoops it up. They look a bit distracted out there, Sonny. The throw to second.
Wow. Nice.
Safe on second. Over to second. Having a rough time of it. Now that's what I call togetherness. Tina Ferrara steps up. They have a runner on second. No outs.
For a batter, an invitation.
From the windup and the delivery. Strike one. And the count is 0-1.
Strike out now. Ha
From the stretch. The pitch.
Swing over.
Swing. Ground ball right to the pitcher. Straight to first. That's it for her.
Yes!
Rosanna Phelps steps up.
Don't strike out now.
She's set. And the throw. Strike! That's the old stuff. Turn on the heat. Yo, hot stuff. They have a runner on second. One out. The target goes up. Pitch on the way. Swung on. Another strike. Good one.
What are you waiting for, batter?
Ready now. The pitch. A swing. Foul.
So weak. That kid's afraid of the ball.
Bitty batter, bitty batter.
Ready now. And the pitch.
Batter.
Leave ball one. 1-2.
You couldn't hit the side of an airplane. Really your best?
Here's the windup and the throw. High. Ball two. And the count is 2-2.
That really your best?
She's set. Throws it.
What are you waiting
Swing.
for, batter?
Strike.
So weak.
Struck her out.
Good job, Teddy.
Next up, Kenny Kawaguchi. Kenny's a fast-paced wheeler. He can play all day without getting tired. From the stretch, the pitch.
Not chit-chatter.
Strike! Oh, please. Look like a lefty. You could really hurt your arm throwing like that. And the count is 0-1.
Look at that doofus.
From the stretch, the delivery. Swinging.
That's
Easy play. He's out of there. That pulls their plug for this inning.
Ooh.
The Marlins get the win here today. 7-0. What an exciting game. Everybody's so happy out there. Now it's time for the post-game victory tour around town where the players hang their heads out of their parents' cars, cheering and singing. Until next time, for Vinny the Gooch, this is Sunny Day. So long, sports fans.